Chatfield on it for the Hurricanes. Greeted there by Beauvillier. Dowd serves it to Roy. Arista that caught to Bussy off the shoulder. He never really saw that one. Shuffled over to make that stop. In the game's second minute, Stankoven for an Ehlers rip. Canes play with speed throughout their lineup. Snapshot towards the goal coming from Seth Jarvis, who leads the team in goals this season.
Yeah, he's off to another great start. 17 goals and 25 points. He's been red hot recently.
Ovechkin slides that one intended for Strome. Kept along the wall there by Roy, shaded by Svechnikov. Ovechkin one-timer. Bussy made a pad save. Long on the injured list.
Yeah, but he's been starting to skate a little bit in the morning, so that's a good sign for him to come back sooner rather than later here with Carolina.
Snapshot off the front foot. Thompson handling that. Carrier a baseball swing at the loose rebound. Wilson on a back check. Jarvis closing. Glove save Thompson, and he juggled that rebound wide of the post. Down low for Beauvillier, south of the goal line. Milano in tight, and Bussy stepped out aggressively to make the save and the cover. Capitals missing Pierre-Luc Dubois, Ryan Leonard, and Charlie Lindgren on their injured list. Carrier's backhand was blunted by Thompson. Hall, a former NHL MVP back in his Devil days. Turnover here. Bussy cleaned it up.
That wasn't an MVP play.
Sandin in no hurry. Control breakout. Stretch it out, looking for Ovechkin, who is arm barred by Chatfield. Right on in here. Backhand chance. Score! Connor McMichael!
Picked up the loose puck. Here it starts indirect off the wall. Deflected by Ovi right to Connor McMichael. And sort of Tom Wilson's little shake and bake at the end of the line goes 5-hole. And Bussy hasn't seen that because he hasn't faced the Caps before. A real nice play all around by the Caps. A stretch pass, a pass to the middle into space by Ovi. Then the finish by the 24.
Protas to the boards. Jamming there with Svechnikov. Long stretches on the mark. Blake's in, fires, hit the post.
And the Caps will take it. Here's Blake off the bench. Short side.
Carlson with his eyes up, turned it over. Jankowski fires, Thompson made the stop. Rebound chance, another one. Logan Thompson at the ready. And that room taken away quickly by Keandre Miller. Counter-attacking to the backhand on the push-through move. Jarvis hit the inside of the iron.
Post, here's number 2, the push-through there.
Capitals at the offensive end. A pass for Beauvillier that gets away, and Carolina has 3-on-3 the other way. Ehlers to a wide open man in, off the pipe. Stankoven rings the iron.
3 for $1. Jarvis, a sneaky spot, and here's Stankoven off the post.
Ehlers, topside Nystrom, that's going to force Carolina back to center. Stankoven against the cheers of Let's Go Caps. Blake for Nikishin to the front door. Stankoven chopped at it. Follow-up score. This one hits.
Able to tap that past Logan Thompson. And here comes the shot, a scramble in front, sort of 2-on-1 Faravari, and Ehlers finds the puck on the opposite side before any support comes. Did they get a bounce? Absolutely. And there's a goal hitting off a stick and a skate and finds its way through the pad.
1 minute to go in the shorthanded situation here against Washington. Aho drags it loose. Gostisbehere spreading the ice sheet again. Aho fires! Glove save Thompson. Dylan Strome will haul it ahead. Strome 3 abreast at the attacking line. Beauvillier to the front. Great save! Bussy robbed Ovechkin.
Beauvillier, and then a pass right across the paint there. A beautiful redirect by Ovi, stopped by the left pad of the goaltender, Bussy. Heavy swarm by the penalty killers of Carolina. They had 4 guys right tight into the corner.
Didn't get it out. McMichael elevates. The blast there off the inside of the post.
It's a wicked shot. Beautiful feather pass, too. Just a nice pass there by Connor McMichael, and the puck landed flat for John to tee it up, and there it is, short side high. And the arms up in the air. They thought they had the go-ahead goal there, but Bussy gets a break. Defender.
Carlson meeting against the Harrikeynz 60 times in his career. Turnover here. Protas right up the gut on the backhand. Poke checked by Bussy. Beauvillier calling for it. Down low, broken up. Follow-up chance. Bussy gets the pads together on Dylan Strome.
That's a great stop there. Dylan had daylight there.
Bussy, who's won his last 7 starts. Giveaway. Sandin drifting away. Down low. Score! Nick Dowd!
Team, you energize yourself. What a pass by Sandin. Heads up play, finds the lane, and there's the strong side redirect by Nick Dowd past the left pad of the goaltender Bussy. It all stems by a good forecheck, a great vision by the defenseman Sandin, and there's the layup in front of the net.
Logan Thompson, Charlie Lindgren giving him that great goaltending. Sort of in tight. Bussy melts this one at the top of the paint. Dowd, who just provided the lead marker, didn't get it out. Blake for Stankoven. Relay there. Ehlers, the one-timer on his strong side. Not easy to do. As Sordiff will send it out with Sandin 2-on-2. That pass quickly intercepted by Chatfield. We're down to 2:20 to go. Bussy's on his way to the bench. 6 attackers on. Snap shot score! The tying tally, just as the Canes got their 6th man on, comes from Stankoven.
Yeah, it was a follow-up play that just landed on Stankoven's stick, and he rifled it top corner. He's got his 6th goal. Here it is. The puck's turned over. Sandin wipes out. Off to the races go Carolina. The pass is spoiled by Carlson, but it bounces right out to Stankoven. There's the pass coming off the skate of Nick Dowd in the lane, and it goes right onto his stick, number 22. And he makes no mistake.
Running into each other, that gives Dylan Strome a breakaway in overtime. Strome, forehand, stopped, nudged aside by Bussy.
For John Carlson, they don't get it. Here's 2 guys running into each other. That's trouble, but it's good for Dylan. Dylan off to the races. Ehlers and Gostisbehere run into each other, and there's the goalie at the end of the line, just hanging there enough to prevent that shot from getting by him as he tried.
Waits. Protecting it well, has a lane, feeds back door, Bussy! Another phenomenal stop. Particular replay, Bussy beat him again.
Yeah, great pass by Sordiff through the lane, and there's the aggressive goaltender, Bussy, getting out on Ovi on a sharp angle, throwing that right leg apart from the rest of his body, just extended it far enough to prevent that puck from going.
52 seconds away from that again. Closing, Protas! Front foot stop. Bussy flashed the pad. Beauvillier against Bussy, carrying wide. Beauvillier, forehand stopped.
Good telescoping by the goaltender, getting out the ice. He follows the power and the speed of Beauvillier at the end of the line.
Seth Jarvis in the bottom of the first. Jarvis picking up speed to the forehand, he scores.
Step at the end there that freezes the goalie, and nothing Logan can do as he's moving right, just gets it around that right pad.
Strome working against Bussy. Bussy's in his first ever NHL shootout. Strome off the head fake. Bussy with the denial.
Here's how to beat him, but he's told, it's been said that he's been very patient, and I see that in the...
Milano, forehand carry off the head fake, stopped. It bounces away. Bussy and the Canes winning in a shootout.
Pretty impressive goaltending in the shootout. Bussy's now won 8 in a row.